name is Austin Teleski.
I'm Cole Artzer.
And I'm Reed Harp.
Today we are going to talk about the effects of origin, race, work, and education, and how they affect the number of children per household. Introduction.
Alright, so we wanted to see how certain things in people's personal lives might have an effect on the number of children they might have in their household. These things range from
some personal things that we were looking at were origin, education, work, and more.
The model. The model is shown by the equation below.
The variables are y equals number of children in a household, x1 equals US born, x2 equals Hispanic origin, x3 equals college education, x4 equals full-time student, x5 equals hours worked, x6 equals any difficulty or disability, and x7 equals employment status.
Variables in model. Our dependent variable is the number of children per household. The units for this is persons per household.
Our first independent variable is US born. The units for this is persons, and for what that means is for every 1 person increase, our expected sign is negative, so we expect there to be less people in that household.
For our second variable of Hispanic origin, the units were persons, which means for every one person of Hispanic origin increase, there would be an increase in children per household because there's a positive expected sign.
Our next independent variable is college education. The units for this is persons as well. And what this means is for every 1 person increase in a household that has a college education, there is going to be a positive increase in the number of children in that household.
Now on to our next variable, full-time student. And this is as well persons, or for units, this is also persons, which means for every 1 person increase in a full-time student, there will be a negative effect to children in the household.
Our next independent variable is hours worked. This unit is in hours, and what this means is for every 1% increase in hours worked, there is a negative expected sign for the number of children in a household.
Now on to any difficulty or disability. The units for this variable are persons, as well as most of the other ones, and the expected sign for this is negative, meaning that for every 1 person increase in that has a difficulty, we expect a negative decrease in number of children per household.
And the last independent variable we used was employment status. The units for this was either employed or unemployed, and what this means is for every person that is employed in a household, there is going to be a positive effect on the amount of children in the household, meaning there will be more.
The data. There are 100 samples from 10 random cities in the U.S. The data time ranges from January 2000 to January 2016.
Descriptive statistics. Here we have a table that shows all our variables, their mean, and the standard deviation. What the mean is for example, US born, the mean is 0.8749. What this means is 87.49% of the people in our sample were US born, and so on. Alright, regression model. So this table shows our first model where we